Many of the social issues we talk about are global problems, and because they are complex issues that sometimes transcend boundaries, no single party, regardless of their focus, resources and capability, can solve for some of these global social challenges.
Together with AVPN, Credit Suisse saw a gap in the investment readiness of social enterprises, and that really drove our desire to collaborate together on this program.
When we were looking to put together a disaster tech competition and program across the whole of Asia, AVPN was an obvious partner of choice, and we've been able to leverage the back of that annual conference, and that brings together a large number of philanthropic venture capitalists and donors, and then also access to the technology field that we didn't have.
We found that as these startups grew and developed, they also need to understand the whole funding landscape. And that's where AVPN Deal Share program, we were able to provide very strong capacity building, helping the startups understand the types of funding, the level of readiness they needed to be at, and also be prepared to communicate in a way that's relevant to these impact investors.
We actually had a fantastic experience being part of Deal Share Live. It was done together with the British Council, and they helped to curate the session in creative economies. And it was fantastic because the people running the session completely understood the challenges we were facing and the needs that we had or that we needed for us to grow and to scale.
When we reach out to our mentor and when they look at our viral framework, they know exactly which stage we are at, or what kind of help and resources we need. And having these kind of toolkits really helps us to communicate those ideas, to even support us, fund us. And when we communicate through the same language, people are better able to understand which stage we are at and how can they better support us.
The DealShare platform was really incredibly useful for us. It helped us to learn about the challenges, obstacles that social purpose organizations that are working in the field of social and creative economy are having, and how we can better design programs, and where we might be able to find and identify partners across the region who are interested in collaborating with us.
Being a part of the Deal Share program elevated us to a much higher platform that got us to understand what is actually happening at a global scale and how we at Mereka are able to play our part to create change at that larger level.
Everyone is only as big as their own capacity. When there are collaborative efforts, when silos are broken down and partnerships are established, so much more can be done.
And I think that if even more players can be brought in to work in this space, to build this capacity to collaborate with each other, we can only have a greater effect in the region, and in turn have a greater effect on trying to solve these social issues that we're all focused on.